Hey Froggy friends, Kirostyle here, welcome to Unicorn Overlord. Thank you so much for joining me here on stream. Hey everyone. Psycho Reaper, congratulations on being first. Willful, welcome to the stream. Key, welcome in. Kieran, it's good to see you. CB, thanks for stopping by. Hey Tsuki, hey Ash, and Gora. Sarah, it's good to see you. Hey Luke, hey Gwendolyn. Hope you guys are all doing well today. We're playing Unicorn Overlord, which just came out today. This is a game by Vanillaware, and we've also played one of their other games on my channel, 13 Sentinels, which was really good. Had an amazing story, amazing art style, and that was also a tactical game. And this is also a tactical game, but in a little bit of a different vein. They don't just make tactical games, it just so happens that the two games that we played from them are tactical games. So this game is available, or the demo is actually available. There's PlayStation version and also a Switch version as well. And the great thing about the demo is that the demo is around 7 hours long, and your save data carries directly over to your actual game. So I played a little bit of the demo because I was a little bit on the fence about whether to get this game or not. So they announced this game on like a Nintendo Direct a while back, like half a year ago. And at first I didn't really care that much about it. I was like, oh, I like Vanillaware, but the game didn't quite catch me. But then Kieran, my best friend, was very excited for this game because they revealed that you could have marriage in this game, and you can also have same-sex marriage if you want, which is awesome and inclusive. Now, I don't usually play these types of games for marriage. In fact, most of the time when games offer marriage, I usually don't even go that path. I mean, you guys know the way I play Fire Emblem or other games like that. But, so I was on the fence about this game. I wasn't really sure. I wasn't really completely sold on it. But then I played the demo. And within the first couple chapters, I was already like, this is really fun. It's very Fire Emblem-y, but different. And I do love me some good Fire Emblem, and I also kind of miss, like, what I call the good old days of Fire Emblem. Like, I like the Game Boy Advance Fire Emblem games. I like the Tellius series on GameCube and Wii. So this game feels closer to that, because a lot of the newer Fire Emblems are moving a little bit towards more, you know, I want to say more anime, but, like, it's already anime, but I think you guys understand what I mean. So I feel like this game kind of harkens back to, like, the more of, like, the medieval kind of arbor designs with the touch of anime, right? And the music is also fantastic. So now I played the demo. Okay, the demo is around 7 hours long, and then your save data carries straight over to your real save data file. But you know, I already enjoyed it within the first hour, so I was like, I don't want to spoil too much about it. So I played the first hour of the demo, and then I put it down, and I was like, okay, I'm sold. Okay, I'm gonna get this game. I did the demo on the Switch, so I don't have the data to carry over here because I want to start it fresh for you guys on stream. And I actually wanted to stream the demo yesterday, but we were so into FF7 Rebirth that I couldn't put it down, so I ended up not doing the demo stream for Unicorn Overlord. So we'll spend a couple days playing this game, and then we'll probably go back to FF7 Rebirth, and then back to this game. Unless this game completely captures my heart, but I do want to finish FF7 as well. So let's get going, and maybe this will make your decision if you would be interested in this game as well. And if you're still on the fence, I do recommend, again, the demo. It's free, it's like 7 hours long. That's pretty generous for a demo, I think. Okay, let's go. I'm also not really sure if my Vtuber model belongs more in this corner or the other corner, so we'll see what works best. I'm gonna start in this corner. So Vanillaware is known for their art style, like their sprites, their kind of watercolory, cel-shaded art. And man, it looks good on this generation of consoles.
I beg you, my queen, take leave of this place while you're still able.
To where, I might ask? Nigh every last of Cornia's lords has forsaken us in favor of the traitor Valmor. No refuge remains for a crowned fugitive. Yet the general seeks my death and mine alone. I shall not flee from that fate. although you still can. A soul rider with Elaine at your side. Take him, Joseph. Raise that delicate seedling into a sturdy tree capable of weathering the harsh climbs that await. And pray safeguard the ring of the unicorn as well.
Also, the name of this game is kind of goofy sounding.
Hold it close to you until Elaine is a man grown. He will have need of the power it bears.
My queen,
Mother,
Hey, look, it's little Marth. I mean, Elaine.
coming for us? Heed well these words, Elaine. I say this not as your mother, but as your queen. From here forth, you're to treat Joseph's command as though it were spoken directly with my tongue. Do you understand?
Of course, but is there something amiss?
Also, look at his poofy little pants.
My faith and more lies with you, Joseph. I only pray it is enough. Farewell, and may the heavens guide you.
Why are you just standing there, Joseph? Aren't you going to help her?
would that I were able, my prince. Come, we've not a minute to spare.
Bar all exits to the city. The queen is not to leave these walls alive. Our great general, reduced to little more than a base traitor, You'll find my head not so easily parted from my shoulders, Valmore. I wonder if you can say the same. Come, everyone! We march this day for Her Majesty, Elenia. Look, she's gigantic! Oh, this music is so good. It sounds very Artonaliko. Move the cursor with the L stick to select allied units and command them to move across the battle stage. Select Queen Elenia's unit and use the move command to make them march towards Valbor's position. Hey, Endless Moonfall, welcome to the stream, thanks for stopping by! Also, let me check the options menu, can I... It seems that during cutscenes, the text auto-proceeds, but I want to make it so I have to click, because in case I want to talk or interject. Enable fast forward, auto-advance dialogue off. Okay, so select.
Consider wisely our options.
Look at how large she is and all her little crew. So this game has like over 60 characters, I believe, that you can recruit, which is pretty cool. I'm also told that the characters aren't really, there aren't like obscure ones to recruit. Like they're all pretty straightforward, and none of them are like permanently exclusive of each other or missable unless you like take drastic actions, which is kind of nice because I don't want to use a guide. I want to just enjoy the game. Yeah, you guys will see how the battle system works too. It's pretty cool. So when you run into an enemy unit, there's a battle, and I'll show you underneath my Vtuber model. So you can see your characters and their characters in your squad. So for now, we'll just click battle. They'll teach us more about it later.
Brace yourself.
And then the characters just kind of auto battle based on traits and abilities and conditions that you've preset. So it's kind of like Fire Emblem, except you're like in a squad.
I shall protect you. We strive together. I trust you.
My magic is yours.
Look at the Morrigan looking lady there on the right. Having a bunch of bats to sit on and float in the air. That's so Morrigan. Like from Darkstalkers, the Capcom game series. I wonder if, I mean, 60 characters is a lot, right? Surely there's not enough room for us to have all the characters on the field at the same time, but you could probably have most of them, which is pretty cool, because, you know, in Fire Emblem you have to pick and choose your, like, favorite 8 to 10 units usually, right? Hey Yule, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you.
On your guard! Crush him good!
I am your shield.
I'm actually not sure if this game has permadeath either. I'm gonna guess not.
Embarrassing. You'll see no harm. I shall protect you.
We shall see our duty through! I trust you!
Go.
Raise your shield.
How's this?
You just keep going and going.
I must fight on!
Get him. Oh, Endless Moonfall, thank you so much for the gift sub. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for your support of the community.
Enlighten me, Valmor. To what end do you seek to usurp my throne?
I like how Valmor's armor is very unique in that he has this big, like, pot belly armor. Like, dad body armor. Because usually, you know, when they try to make characters, like, look sexy, they usually give them, like pectoral armor to give him that, like, Dorito shape. But here it's like, no, let's give him the stomach armor.
Self-centered fool. It's not merely your throne I aspire towards.
Oh, my voice puts you in a good mood? Oh, thank you so much.
Zenoira are the rightful sovereigns of Fevrith, and I, the blade to restore our world to its natural order.
You seek to plunge the continent into war. Fevrith need not suffer your delusions.
A proper ruler demands unity, not pointless politicking with insufferable neighbors. Now, I shall achieve that unity through conquest and reclaim that which is rightfully mine.
I would sooner see you slain by my hand!
I promise you, my queen, the royal lineage shall endure. 'Tis but a great shame I couldn't aid you further. All has gone according to plan, my lord.
See, like, as you can see from the plot, it's very, like, classic Fire Emblem-y, which I am digging because it's been a while since we've had, like, a classic Fire Emblem setup.
And yet our work only just begins. We stand now at a new dawn for Fevrith, one which will see Zenoira's dominion restored at last. Curious, though, that we've no trace of the old knight's captain.
About that, my lord. A lone cavalry unit was spotted riding through the eastern gate before it was barred.
And the boy is lost to us. A truth obscured only by his mother's futile attempt at a counter-offensive. It would seem I underestimated her penchant for deception.
Year 895 of the Hallowed Chronicle. Claiming himself a scion of the fallen Sonoran Empire, Cornea's once decorated General Valmor rebelled against his erstwhile home at the seat of its monarchy, Gran Corinne. Its queen, Alania, bold in the face of this staggering betrayal, stood unshrinking as the shield to her son Elaine's safe flight, and mustering what meager forces remained by her side, she rallied a defense as valorous as it was damned. With Cornea's queen lost, care of the young prince fell to her faithful knight.
Look at that horse swim! How does he do that?
Beyond Valmor's wretched grasp, to asylum on the Forned Isle of Palavia, in the Holy Kingdom of Albion.
Or maybe he jumped. Look at how the arrow looks like it's jumping.
And boastfully proclaiming himself Fevrith's new emperor, Valmor donned a second name, Calarius, and began a relentless onslaught the continent's nations could only but struggle against.
This dude already changed his name. We just met him and he already changed his name.
Yet each realm's endeavors fell in vain time and again. And ere long, Zenoira's vile dominion was realized.
Zenoira sounds like it could be like a VTuber group. Like our next generation wave, Zenoira!
His blood-soaked unification come to bear. Few dared stand against the ironclad fist of Emperor Galerius.
Yeah, Valmor was his past life. We don't talk about Valmor.
Embers of resistance burned on. Yet the downtrodden could cling only to furtive hopes of liberation. Desperate prayers which fell upon deaf ears, night after unceasing night. Ten years have passed since the Shroud of War first set over Cornea.
The Unicorn Ring.
I wonder if those two are at it again.
I really like Scarlet's design. It's very cute. But also everyone I've seen that played this demo was like, look at her bobbies! Vanillaware is known for those animated physics, you know?
Well, that takes care of the altar. I suppose I should be getting back.
Look at that beautiful sprite work. It kind of reminds me of Octopath Traveler, all these like 2.5D sprite stuff, which I really like.
Sorry, Elaine, but this round's mine.
So, Elaine's outfit, I like, you know, the Lord Knight outfits in JRPGs, and he even has the exposed armpit, which is so impractical, but man, it looks good.
You always were the optimist. Damn it! You got a good hit in, I'll give you that. There's just no stopping you these days.
Look at their height difference, I think that's really cute.
Yet you've grown no less than I have. Still, we could likely train for the rest of our lives, and even then, never manage to best Joseph.
Weird to think he's back on the mainland now. Finally making that Liberation Army thing a reality, huh? Guess that means we'll be going up against Zenoira soon.
Indeed it does.
Yeah, it's like that little glimpse, but you can already kind of tell like his physique and build just from that little glimpse.
The people of Cornea are suffering, Lex. crying out for whatever help will hear their pleas. Should I turn a deaf ear to those voices, I would have little and less claim to the crown I feel is mine. That, and I owe it to my mother to see them safe.
Well, yeah, but Zenoira's got the whole world in the palm of their hand. How are we gonna fight back against that?
The earth may be theirs, but the heavens will surely favor those who stand for justice.
You got a point there. Sorry for not sounding all too confident.
So I know they mentioned that you can, like, Elaine can marry pretty much any other character in the game. I wonder, do the other characters in the party or army get to marry each other too?
Just
I guess we'll find out.
Make sure you don't take it all on yourself. I'll be with you every step of the way.
If that's the case, I suck at playing matchmaker. I don't like doing it because I'm like, oh, but this seems really fun, canon too. But then these characters are cute too. But I don't want to commit to this because what if I miss out on the cutscene here? So in the end, no one gets married. I definitely did that in Fire Emblem Awakening and Fates. I had like my save file where like everyone was maxed out, no one was married, and then I'd need to make like separate save files for different combinations of marriages just to see the different support conversations. And to see the kids, but I didn't want to commit to any of them, so I still kept my save file where no one was married.
Thank you, Lex. You know I can't do this without you.
Oh, stop. You're gonna make me blush. Anyway, that's enough training for today. We're gonna miss lunch if we don't get moving.
Exactly, it's which ending is better? Which characters go together better? It's like, well, I like character A with B, but I also like A with C, but they can't both be with A, so what do I do? And then, plus, in Fire Emblem, there was also the added mechanic of the kids had, like, their hair colors changed depending on who their parents were, so it was like, oh, but I like this kid with this color hair, so which combination can I get to get them the right color of hair while also adhering to their personality? Like, it was just so much stuff. But then there was also, like, oh, but this kid gets better stats or better skills if their parents are so-and-so and so-and-so, but I like them with this hair color, but this it was just a headache. It was kind of cool that they had mechanics that had to do with gameplay, having to do with your marriage choices, but at the same time it was, like, debilitating for me, because it's like, do I go for, like, gameplay? Do I go for what I want personality-wise? Do I go for what I want for the hair color? Like, it was just too much.
I suppose it is that time.
You see something out there?
It's a ship.
Looks like they're flying Zenoira colors, too.
This island is no longer safe. We have to tell the others.
I'm also not really a person that's really into, like, dating and marriage, especially when it comes to games. I prefer just to see everyone just being platonic with each other, and when some of those games make it so every single support conversation leads towards romance, it's like, I don't really like that, you know? What happened to just being friends sometimes? And especially because it was like in some of those games, it was like, oh, every character, 70% of their support conversations were with the opposite sex, and they only had like 30% conversations with like same sex, so they had really boring conversations with like platonic with just friends and stuff. It was just, I prefer it when you have the option to do both.
With you there. You head for the cathedral. I'll make sure the town knows what's coming.
I also like how, because the sprites are mirrored, whenever the character turns around, their shield switches hands.
Seal off the harbor, and do it quick! Not a soul gets off this island under our watch. All soldiers have alighted, sir!
Dispatch the vanguard to the cathedral.
So if you recognize this guy, he was the shield guy in the Queen's squad during that prologue. How dare he turn tailcoat?
And remember, we're to apprehend the target alive.
Understood, sir!
O Heavenly Father, ruler of land and sky above, we pray this day for deliverance from evil. Grant us the meager sustenance to nourish our fragile bodies in the times to come. Guide our lost souls on the path to salvation. Shine down your radiant light upon us, for darkness looms thick through all corners of Fevrith. Such is my request as your humble servant. In the name of the guardian unicorn, and that of the Holy Mother.
Yeah, or when you have a support conversation that's really, really platonic, and then suddenly it turns into romance out of nowhere for the S rank from the A rank. You're like, where did this come from?
Is that you, Elaine?
Well, if the bad guys didn't know that Elaine was on this island, now they do. Thanks, Scarlet.
How many times must I ask you not to stomp around in the cathedral? What is the meaning of this?
Well, look what we've got here. Seems we're the first to show. Rough her up if you want, but don't forget, the girl dies and our heads will roll too.
Such depravity will not go unpunished. Not in the house of the Heavenly Father.
Yeah? Then you'd best get to praying.
Hit them with a bonk. Yeah.
She's fast.
Not as fast as us.
What the?
Scarlet, are you hurt?
Only a little shaken, that's all. What's happening to us, Elaine?
A ship has come ashore on Palavian soil. One hoisting the banner of the Zenoiran army.
And are they aware that you're the Crown Prince?
Hey, Elaine! Do you think the enemies are aware that you are the Crown Prince? I repeat, do you think they're aware you're the Crown Prince? Thanks, Scarlet.
I can't say for certain, but we know one thing. These people are our enemy, and they must be stopped.
Yes. My cathedral will see no more bloodshed this day. Come, let's move outside.
Your Highness, it's a relief to see you unharmed.
Joseph, it's been 10 years. And other than your hair turning white, you haven't really aged at all. Good for you. I mean, obviously, it's just, you know, they didn't want to make completely separate sprites for past Joseph and present Joseph, but dang, that's pretty good, Joseph. Good on you. Or should I call you Jigen?
Hold on. Where's Lex?
He went ahead to alert the town. We best find him and get to the harbor.
Indeed. But first, my prince, this belongs to you.
A ring.
The Ring of the Unicorn. Queen Elenia wished for you to have it.
I have become the Unicorn Overlord.
In truth, I had intended to wait till signs of age played more deeply across your face. But we no longer have such luxury.
I wanted to wait until you got more wrinkly, is what he's trying to say.
I have the utmost faith you'll see it secured.
A keepsake from my mother. Thank you for this, Joseph. Truly.
Am I gonna grow a horn? Elaine just sprouts like a unicorn horn in the middle of his head.
Make no further mention of it. Now, let us be off.
Battle stages. Battle stages are fields of combat where allied and enemy units wage war in real time. I like when tactics games like this go straight into the battles, like there's not too much exposition. You know, you just want to get into the fight, right? Each battle stage has victory conditions that must be fulfilled in order to complete it, such as defeating the enemy commander. Deploying units. Allied units can be deployed from any base flying a blue flag. First, move the cursor to the command post with the L stick and give Elaine's unit the order to deploy. Look at their sprites. Like, I know like old Fire Emblem games did the thing where you know, all your characters are blue regardless of what their actual color scheme is, and all the enemies are red. And later they kind of did away with that. Instead, everyone just stands on blue circles or red circles. But it's funny here because Elaine is blue. His hair is blue. So why did they change his sprite to have blonde hair? Does everyone have blonde sprites? Also, Scarlet, it was clear which part of the sprite they decided to focus on for hers.
The day will be ours.
Deploying a unit consumes 1 Valor point from the gauge displayed in the upper left of the screen. Valor points can be replenished by defeating enemies, liberating towns and fortresses, and more. Elaine, look! They've already reached the town. Then we know our first aim. We must dispatch those soldiers as quickly as possible. Select Elaine's unit with L, and then move to the enemy.
The path is set.
When an allied unit encounters an enemy unit, the battle menu will appear at the bottom of the screen. Use it to organize your forces and view enemy details before battle. Select battle once you finish preparing to enter the fray. Flow of battle. Battles play out automatically according to various predetermined rules. First, a combatant's initiative determines their turn order within battle. When a combatant's turn arrives, they will use one of their active skills. Using an active skill consumes AP action points. Combatants will take turns using active skills in order according to their initiatives. Battle will continue until all combatants run out of AP. Passive skills will trigger automatically when certain conditions are met, such as being hit with an attack. First, Elaine's Noble Guard skill triggers when he is attacked, causing him to protect himself. Using a passive skill consumes PP, passive points. Next, Scarlet's Quick Heal skill triggers when an ally takes damage, thus healing that ally.
Easy now.
Finally, the enemy's Parting Blow skill triggers at the end of battle, performing an additional attack. The battle will end when all combatants have run out of AP, or when all combatants on one side have been defeated. You can also press square to view the battle log and review the skills that were used in battle.
Good.
Battle results. If neither unit is defeated in battle, the side with the lower percentage HP remaining is the loser. Upon losing a battle, the defeated unit is knocked back and enters a waiting state, rendering it immobile for a short time. We almost have them, just one more push.
We march.
Get him.
Onward.
First strikes. Engaging a waiting unit will grant the attacking unit a first strike. A unit executing a first strike will always attack first, regardless of initiative.
Light!
We march on. A fine bout.
Good. All that remains now is to reclaim the town. That's where Lex headed, right? I hope he's okay. Liberating facilities. Garrisoning a unit in town, fort, or other facility will allow that unit to liberate the facility. Move Elaine's unit to Polevia town and garrison
Time
there.
is at hand. To me. For the liberation.
Liberating facilities will replenish Valor points and boost your score upon completing the stage. Additionally, facilities that have been liberated will serve as bases from which allied units can be deployed. Lex! Hey, sorry about that. They caught me off guard there. But don't worry, everyone's safe. I made sure of it. I knew I was right to count on you, and I'm glad you're unharmed as well. Still wish I could have done more, though. Here, let me scout out ahead to make up for it. Unit movement. Units can be ordered to move to any location you specify. Select Lex's unit, then move him to the marked location.
I'm up. You got it. All done.
Oh no! Just what I was hoping for. It's time to show these guys what I'm made of. Move Lex's unit to the enemy to commence battle. I don't know if this is a good idea, Lex.
On it. Damn it.
No, Lex! Damn, might have gotten too eager there. Lex! No, we'll never make it in time. Allow me, Your Highness. Also, how are we communicating over these long distances? Are we just shouting? Unit mobility. Different units have differing degrees of mobility. The higher the status, the quicker they'll move through a battle stage. A unit's combined mobility is determined by the individual mobility stats of its members. Deploy Joseph's unit from the command post.
In service of the royal family, I'll not fail you.
Move Joseph's unit to Lex's unit.
Very well.
He got there really quick. I am your foe this day. Prepare to be struck down. Swapping positions. When two allied units are in close proximity, one can swap in for the other. Press L1 or R1 to have Joseph's unit swap in for Lex's. Before battle, you will see a prediction of how much damage each unit will take. Note how these predictions change when swapping units.
This isn't gonna end well.
So if I do Lex's unit, he's gonna die. So let's not do that.
Gaze upon the face of your demise. For the liberation.
Yeah, run, you cowards. Lex, are you alright? Somehow, yeah. Sorry for making you worry. You know, it's a miracle you can even put your armor on straight. Here, this medicine should perk you up again. Acquired healing tonic, small, ×3. When a combatant's HP falls to 0, they will be rendered incapacitated. Items and skills can restore HP and revive incapacitated combatants. Select the items option from unit's action menu to use an item.
I've got to make this work.
Phew, I needed that. Chloe, perhaps you'd be better served watching after Lex directly. I fear he's a bit of a liability on his own. Very much agreed. No more messing around, Lex. I'll be keeping a close eye on you. Ugh. Now then, this area appears to be safe for the time being. Let us hurry on to the harbor. My word, but that's Hodrick! He and I used to stand as the stalwart pillars of Cornea's defense. What might possibly have changed him? Prepare yourself, rebels. Any foolish enough to defy Emperor Galerius must be put to the sword. It seems combat is our only path forward. Indeed, ridding this land of the enemy must be our first and only priority, no matter who that enemy may be. Defeat conditions, the time limit expires. Victory conditions, defeat Hodrick. Selecting multiple units. Move the cursor while holding X to select multiple units and give them all the same order at once. After selecting the desired units, release X and choose a destination to order all selected units to head toward that location. Ordering a unit to move or pressing X during a battle stage will automatically pause the game. The move and item commands can be used even while the game is paused. Press circle to resume the game. Charge!
You got it.
Come.
Your villainy.
Well, I don't want you to hog all the glory there, Joseph.
Let me.
A fine job. Ready. Yes, sir.
Joseph's too fast.
Your villainy ends here.
Gaze upon
You face me.
I shall hold.
Come then.
What would you ask?
You just stay here, Joseph.
By your
You need to keep coming over here.
Tis a deficient plan.
Come.
This guy's kind of strong.
I shall hold nothing back.
Joseph, you got him.
I have you. Glory to the liberation. I've not chosen my grave yet.
Sure thing. You got it.
You battle you. You come battle this guy.
Onward.
Joseph.
I have arrived.
Okay.
Your villainy ends here.
Light!
A fine job. Victory grows ever closer. We march.
You could just move here.
To me.
I'll not fail you. As you wish.
I've arrived.
As expected.
This one's mine.
Get him, Lex. And you too, Chloe.
I have you.
Oh, she can heal too. Nice.
No stopping now.
Oh, she leveled up.
Service of the crown.
Told you I'm awesome. Ready. On it.
The time is at hand. Onward. You face me.
Gaze upon.
I'm ready to hit some.
Come then.
Okay, let's soften him up with Joseph first.
This struggle will only prolong the pain. Accept the mercy of a swift demise.
I fail to understand, Holdrick. What has motivated this shift in allegiance?
Joseph, Cornea's most decorated knight. I shall close the book on your tale myself.
Stand true!
Get him, Joseph.
I fight in me yet.
He's level 20, he got 1 XP. Such firm defenses, our weapons barely leave a scratch. Perhaps my magic will work then. Leave this to me, Elaine. Hold R2 to fast forward the game, advancing time quickly. Fast forward can be used both in stages and during battles. If the game is paused, fast forwarding will automatically resume it.
We march. The path is set.
Awaiting your command. Very well.
The time is at hand.
Sure thing. Yes, sir.
I have arrived.
Get him.
This one's mine.
I shall hold nothing.
You face me. Why are you doing this? You, who once stood as my mother's royal guard.
Enough of your questions, Well. Interfere, and I shall see you suffer for it. Try again.
Eat magic.
Easy now.
Ready.
I want to see how much. I wonder how much damage
We march.
Lex does against him. Probably not
To
much.
me.
Sure thing.
Oh, but I also take 0 damage,
You
so
got it. I'm ready to hit.
Gaze upon the face of
Come then.
This one's
I also
mine.
want to know if Lex has any special dialogue against him, because I don't think I used him against this boss in my demo Oh, I guess he doesn't. Everyone, get your share of XP.
Healing.
Score one for Lex.
The path is set.
I'm up. On it.
Your villainy ends here.
Eat magic.
Try again.
Yeah.
A fine job. Another step forth.
I can't fail my sacred mission.
A fine bout.
The Unicorn Ring.
What foolishness is this? One such as I, brought low by the cornea vermin that gnawed our ankles.
You've fallen far indeed, Hodrick. How many times did you stare death in the face at Her Majesty's side? Now, look what you've become. I may stand as your swordmaster no longer, but I can yet offer you a merciful end to your descent.
Wait.
Your Highness.
Tell me, Hodrick. Do you remember the times you and I played together? When I was still just a boy? Yours was a bond of loyalty few knights could hope to equal. Why cast that aside and bend the knee to Galerius? I refuse to cut down a friend without first knowing how we've reached this grim conclusion. A simple reason is all I ask. Please.
Elaine.
The ring! What sorcery is this?
Oh, my head. What am I doing here?
Of course he was brainwashed. Easy solution.
A spell to shackle the hearts of men.
'Tis the only way I can think to describe it, my prince. That ill-fated day, all the lords closest to your mother turned upon her without so much as a moment's notice. Unfortunately, my memories end there as well.
A frightful power, if what you say is true. This spell of control, it could be called.
What if he's just lying so he can stab us in the back later? I mean, I know that's not the case, but I could see someone deceitful doing something like that.
Such magic would go far in explaining how Galerius so swiftly brought Fevrith to its knees.
I shudder to think what unspeakable evil I wrought upon our world these last 10 years.
Dang, he's been like in a trance for 10 years. That's you wake up and you're like a completely different person.
Though there is no greater misdeed than turning my spear upon you, Prince Elaine.
Although I guess I must say, Hodrick, you didn't really age in the last 10 years either, so maybe there's something to it.
That's enough. You mustn't blame yourself any further. But I do wonder, how is this ring capable of unmaking the spell?
In truth, I had believed it to be mere regalia, a symbol of your birthright and nothing more. To think the power of cleansing truly exists. Your Highness, that is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornea's royal lineage. Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil, but I had believed such tales to be mere fiction.
The Orthodoxy has a similar story about the Holy Unicorn. How it was a sacred beast able to purge darkness from our lands. It's entirely possible that the ring that bears its image is somehow capable of that same power.
Should Galerius's rule be built upon a foul sorcery that fetters our people, then this ring is the ray of light that will pierce its wicked heart.
Your words ring true, my prince.
Indeed. Were we able to free those bound by his cruel magics?
It might just bring the iron wall of Zenoira crashing down.
All told, I've often found myself plagued with doubt. Is it justice that guides our march, or paltry vendetta? Yet the answer is clear as day now. The path before us is laid bare, and all that remains now is to walk it. Walk it I will, Mother. Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. Mists that will soon be dispelled. It may take days, months, or even years, but I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled, and slay Galerius like the beast he is.
Wonder if this game will have like an interesting plot twist, because like 13 Sentinels was full of amazing plot twists, so I kind of hope that we get some good ones here. Or they might just play it straight and make it a little bit too traditional, I don't know.
And how does Hodrick fare?
Either way, the battle system's pretty fun, so...
Well, all things considered, any fog that lingered in his mind seems to have cleared, and he stands ready to fight once more. By the way, Your Highness, allow me to brief you on our plans for when we arrive. Among the Liberation members I've mustered in my past excursions is a young yet skilled knight by the name of Clive.
Clive? Is he a dominant of Ifrit?
I'll ride to bring him to you the moment we reach solid ground.
You have my thanks.
Or is he the janitor that works at the radio station?
A word, Elaine?
Is something wrong?
Well... No, it's nothing.
Are you sure? Anxiety will be the death of you if you keep it bottled up like that.
It really isn't important, I assure you. It's just... our lives have changed so drastically from the peace we had only yesterday. It barely seems real.
I can't say I feel any different. But I've always known this day would come. It's why I've spent all these years training under Joseph's careful instruction. A shame you never had the chance to meet my mother. She was always one to blaze a path forward, royal blade in arm. But as her heir, I intend to lead in much the same way.
Is that why you and Lex spent all your days banging swords down at the shore?
You've seen that, have you?
Is that what they call it?
You know, Hodrick was likely but one of many. And assuming the others who surrendered to Zenoira are being controlled as he was, we may just stand a chance in this.
What if Ilenia is still alive, but she's also being controlled?
Yet our liberation is still in its nascent days. Promising, yes, but gravely fragile as well. Which is precisely why I'll need your help, Scarlet. To reclaim peace for all who have suffered.
Elaine, Of course. I'll do everything I can. As is my role as a priestess of the Palavian Church.
Hey, don't forget about me.
Lex.
What?
I'm sorry, my prince. Decorum doesn't come naturally to this fool.
It's all right. When you've known each other as long as we have, there's no reason to let formality bind us.
But there are protocols to observe. Rules we must follow as vassals in service of the crown. Still, I'm of the same mind. What mind he has, that is.
Oh, Chloe. I feel like I'm gonna like this dynamic between these guys.
I'll give my all in the royal name, your majesty.
Thank you all. I couldn't ask for a finer group of friends.
Save your progress? Yeah. What a pretty save screen. Select your difficulty. This can be changed anytime from the options menu. Story mode. Normal. Tactical. Expert. I'll do normal first time. I don't know what I'm in for. Call to action. So this is where I stopped playing the demo, because I was like,
Why have you stopped?
I was like, I don't want to get too far, because I know I'm going to stream the game, so I need to have a genuine first reaction on stream.
We're surrounded.
Not the welcome party I was hoping for.
Get your vile claws off of me!
Let her go!
No! Wait, that's another one of the Queen's Guard.
I should have known you'd be behind this treachery, Renault.
What is the meaning of this?
Apologies for the icy reception, but we've business with the girl.
Those guys at the beginning did mention that they were there at the church for her.
What business could you have with Scarlet? Unhand her this instant.
No, I don't think that will be happening. I act under orders from Emperor Galerius himself. As for what he plans to do with her, that's not for one of my station to know.
Renault looks like he would be a vampire.
Yet I shall see it done all the same.
No! Scarlet!
Wait, where's Joseph? My work here is concluded. I leave the rest to you and your capable band. Don't worry, boss. I'll earn my keep and plenty more. Straight to the hornet's nest, huh? You've got to do something, Elaine. Hear me, soldiers of Corneria, or Cornea. I ask that you stand aside for your returned prince. Well, don't go announcing it everywhere. Keep it down low at the beginning. Sorry, kid, can't do that. It's nothing personal, just following orders from the guy paying the coin. Damn, we've no hope of overcoming such numbers. Well, there you are, Joseph. Your Highness! With us, everyone, I beg you! Got my prince. Yeah, it's Star Fox, we're in Corneria.
I'm ashamed to hear you met such misfortune before I arrived.
Your Highness, this man is Clive, the knight we spoke of earlier.
A pleasure.
Still, it rankles the mind. I never would have dreamt that Galerius was after Scarlet, and not you, my prince.
Who was that knight who took her?
His name is Renault, formerly a proud servant of Queen Elenia, not unlike myself. And just as I fell victim to Galerius and his foul magic, it would seem he has met with a similar fate.
All the same, why Scarlet?
Perhaps her role as a priestess has something to do with it. Lately I've heard tell of Zenoira's desire to spread its roots into the Orthodoxy, making one with direct ties a prime target.
In any case, the risk to her safety is clear should she fall into Galerius's hands. And sitting idly by only serves to stoke my worry further. Let us be off at once.
Wouldn't do that if I was you. No chance you're helping the girl if you don't even know where you're going.
Ooh, I like this guy. I like the thief characters usually in these types of games. They look cool. Hey, Ghost Matters, welcome to the stream.
And you are?
Don't worry, he's a friend. A collaborator of mine by the name of Travis.
Fancy way to refer to a spy. You need intel, dirt, or just the latest weather, I'm your man.
And what of Renault?
Road east, faster than a clap of thunder. I can only assume he's going for the city. But the real problem is his army of mercenaries. We went after Renault. We've got to go through them.
Your Highness, we all share your sense of urgency, but we've no hope of aiding Scarlet without first routing the enemy before us.
Right. We depart as soon as we are able.
So that fortress over there serves as the enemy command post. Indeed, Your Highness, and the region will not know peace until we claim it as our own. House Carl. House Carls are excellent attackers, which can lower an enemy's defense to deal heavy damage. As for us, this fortress here is our first and final line of defense. If the enemy overruns it, we'll have nowhere left to turn. Then we defend at any cost and proceed forth with extreme caution. Defeat conditions. The Liberation's command post is captured. Victory conditions. Defeat Albin. Stage start. Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness, but I believe our units will struggle without the proper changes to their formations. Press triangle on the deployment screen to adjust a unit's formation. Before engaging enemy mercenaries, press triangle to adjust a unit's formation. Unit formation. On this screen, you can add, swap, or remove members of a given unit. Perhaps we ought to explain the strengths of each class type first. What say you, Your Highness? Each character has a set class that determines their combat affinities, as well as what weapons and skills they're able to use. Listen to their explanation. Recommended. Don't listen. Recommended. Such information would prove quite valuable, yes? Please, go on. As you wish, my prince. To begin with, cavalry classes such as mine are quite effective when facing enemy infantry. As such, you may always call upon me to dispatch infantry in your path. Knight. Knights are highly effective against infantry-based units and can traverse stages swiftly due to their high mobility. Remember, Your Highness, that danger lies around every turn upon the field of battle. Yet the shield I bear is more than capable of defending our allies from harm. Hoplite. Boasting great shields, armor, and high... I like how they spell physical with the K. It's like they're trying to Mortal Kombat it up in here. High physical defense. Hoplites are stout warriors that excel at protecting their allies. Defending's not the only way to survive, though. If you ask me, you're better off not getting hit in the first place. If you put me in the front row, our enemies won't even be able to touch us. Thief. Thieves have high evasion, allowing them to swiftly dodge enemy attacks in the front row. Generally speaking, you'll find it best to place your sturdiest fighters on the front row, while reserving the back row for frailer combatants. Look upon the following formations as examples of how you may wish to deploy. Example unit. Lord and Knight. The Lord in the front row will bear the brunt of enemy attacks, while the Knight in the back row cuts down enemy infantry. Example unit. Lord and Hoplite. The Lord and Hoplite will share the burden of enemy attacks, and the Lord will heal when he uses Lean Edge. Example unit, Lord and Thief. The Thief in the front row will draw and evade enemy attacks, while the Lord in the back row can focus purely on offense. Thank you, everyone. I'll be certain to keep this in mind when planning our formations. Here. No, I want to swap you guys around. Reposition. Joseph will be fine. Maybe I'll give him someone just to... You two seem like you might work well together. Maybe I should put Hodrick in here. Actually, maybe... I like how Scarlet just says she's abducted. Well, you already have a healer. She can heal, so maybe... I don't know. Who deserves Hodrick? I feel like Lex might be a bit frail. Oh, it's already full. Okay. Oh, 2 out of 2. Do you think I can get by without Joseph? I kind of want to try it without Joseph, just because he's not going to get XP, but I feel like I kind of need him as a crutch, because he's Jigen. You know what? Let's try it without him. I'm gonna try it without him. I usually avoid using Jigans. If you don't know what a Jigen is, in Fire Emblem, usually you get the old veteran knight at the beginning of the game that can like solo everything, but he's actually like a higher level unit. But they get low XP, so let's do it without him.
The day will be ours.
You're up, Lex.
They will know what hit 'em.
Hopefully we don't die. You know, I'll wait for them to come to me.
You face me. You don't stand a chance.
Oh, you're way better against them.
I'm ready to hit something. done.
The time is at hand.
You know, I want Lex to get the XP.
Sure thing. You got it.
You can just move with him.
Onward.
You don't stand a chance.
I have you.
Take that. Free healing.
No stopping now. See, Chloe? I can do stuff.
Oh, cool. They have like custom dialogue for each other.
No stopping now.
We march. The path is set.
I'm ready to hit something.
For those of you new to the stream here, I'm just looking to play the game, so I'm not looking for tips or anything like that. Especially, I know some people are further from the demo than me, but I'm looking to just play the game on my own. That includes game mechanics. Not really interested in learning secondhand the game mechanics. I want the game to show me.
Are you okay?
That's how it's done.
Ghost Matters, thank you so much for following me and being a froggy friend. Stamina. Engaging in battle consumes 1 stamina, seen on the shield to a unit's right. Units with 0 stamina will be unable to move. Unit starting stamina is determined by its leader. Engaging in battle consumes 1 stamina. Oh, I already read that. Get out of here. When possible, Your Highness, you should try to avoid using only a single unit in battles. Should their stamina be exhausted, they will have no choice but to rest where they stand until it recovers. Select Rest from a unit's action menu to command it to rest. The unit will then enter a waiting state and recover a set amount of stamina. Keep in mind, a resting unit is defenseless against enemy attacks. If an enemy engages a resting unit in battle, that unit will be unable to use active skills or passive skills. What? You come to us. Wait, no. You just stay there. Oh, you're. Wait. Oh, wait. I fought you already. That's why you're not moving. Sure. Let's do this.
The path is set. Your villainy ends here.
You don't stand a chance.
You face me.
Get him, Travis.
Thanks. We march on. Well fought.
Deploy.
I take arms.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Alright, these guys are slow. He's offset by the fact that Hodrick is there. Damn it, looks like they've got their guys crawling all over the harbor. And judging by appearances, I suspect they have more units ready to join the battle at any moment. Enemy reinforcements. Facilities controlled by the enemy army will occasionally call reinforcements to the battle. Try attacking the enemy controlling the facility if you wish to stem the tide. This will force them to heal, stopping them from summoning reinforcements. Facilities controlled by the enemy army will occasionally... Oh. I keep pressing, like, forward, but it keeps bringing me back, because I actually have to press, like, accept. There we go. Keep moving.
Your villainy ends...
I'm ready to hit something.
Come then.
You don't stand a chance.
Get him, Lex. Ow. Cutting it close there, eh?
Score one for Lex. Ready.
Your villainy ends here.
I'm ready to hit.
You face me.
Yeah, steal from him. Thanks.
Good.
I'm also getting affection between Elena and Travis by doing that. Maybe I should have put Elaine with Lex.
Sure thing.
We march. To me.
Garrison,
I'm up.
you just move here.
You got it.
How shall I proceed?
Keep moving.
At once.
Come on, Kodrick. Pick up the pace. Hodrick. Oh, kind sir, thank you for saving us. I hope this can prove useful in the battles ahead. Ooh, a revival orb, thank you.
So, what next? Ready.
The path is set.
I shall be your shield. Forward.
Lex, you can rest for a little bit. The bridge there appears to be held by enemy spear bearers. Not only are they capable of delivering piercing attacks to an entire column, but they deal heavy damage to cavalry as well. I suggest you exercise the utmost caution in handling them, my prince. Piercing attacks. Some skills, like the soldier's long thrust, can pierce an enemy unit, damaging enemies in the front and back rows of a single column. Combatants arranged in a column are susceptible to piercing attacks, as such you should try to stagger them. Well, maybe you should have told me that earlier, game. Move the cursor over a unit and press triangle to view the unit details screen, where you can adjust unit members' equipment and alter their tactics. A fine reminder, Clive. Let us consider as well the enemy's strengths before marching into battle.
The time is at hand.
Your orders, my liege.
Alright.
Onward.
I shall linger here for a moment.
Your villainy ends here.
On this screen, you can change a unit's formation, adjust members' equipment, and alter their tactics as you see fit. There we go.
You shall go no further.
Oh.
It's not looking.
You're not fit to be.
I was worried
rust
for a
on
second
my
because
spear.
Clive's cavalry, but they're gonna destroy these guys, so let's do it. They need XP.
Allow me.
Pierce this!
What?
A victory for the liberation. One victory begets another.
Huh. Kids aren't half bad. Come on, boys, it's time we teach them what they're up against. There are more of them? You've got to be kidding me. Alas, it is no joke. I suggest we stand our ground and wait their advance, rather than charging blindly forward. Garrison effects. Facilities such as towns and bridges have a variety of garrison effects which are bestowed upon the unit garrisoned within. These effects can prove quite powerful, so try to garrison units in facilities whenever enemies approach. If you wish to review a facility's garrison effects, simply move the cursor over that facility. Skipping battles. You can now skip battles by pressing Start. It's often better to watch battles play out, as skipping them prevents you from learning why a unit won or lost.
The time is at hand. To me.
How shall I proceed? At once.
Ready. Yes, sir.
For the liberation.
I am here.
Come to me.
A pitiful end awaits.
Come then.
You're not fit to be rough.
Your villainy ends here.
You shall
Well, you know what?
go
Let's
no further.
take them out with these guys. Let's thin their ranks.
shield shall never break. You're not fit.
Come then.
A pitiful end awaits.
Your villainy ends here.
You know what? You guys get a chance. You won't kill them, but we have time. Nice dodge.
We march on.
These guys are still. Oh, you guys are still resting.
We march.
Finish them.
Onward.
Your orders, my liege. Received.
You face me. I'll take that. Good. I must never yield. Well fought.
I don't want to fight these guys. But I am on a time crunch.
Sure thing.
What if I do this? Actually, that's pretty good. Don't really want to leave you by yourself, though. You can't do another unit. And these guys will just keep sending out reinforcements later. I don't want that either. You know what? I'll wait until I have more units before I start, like, dividing and conquering.
I shall be your shield. Forward.
Ready. You got it.
It'll take Hodrick the longest to get over there. We'll wait for him.
The path is set.
That there's Albin, leader of the mercenaries. Don't let your guard down for even a second. Enemy strength. The stars displayed beneath an enemy's stamina represent the relative strength of that unit. An enemy unit can have 1 to 3 stars depending on their strength. An enemy with a 3-star rating is the commander for a given battle stage. Press start to open the stage menu, where you can review unit formations, save for progress, and more. Consider saving before critical moments, such as engaging enemy commanders in battle.
Now then. I'm here.
It is nice that you can save mid-battle. Oh, stage conversations. I mean, I know they haven't given me the tutorial on it yet. There's also game tips and later the lore. Cool, cool.
How shall I proceed? Received.
I'm up.
Are you close enough? I think you're close
Onward.
enough.
The enemy is quite dead.
I fear for it. This isn't gonna end well. Defeat will soon be.
They are akin to a well-honed blade.
You guys are pretty strong.
It's not looking. Tis a deficient plan. Defeat will.
Lux.
I wish I had a magic user.
Well, look who finally came knocking.
Maybe I should have brought Joseph. Oh, I forgot. I should have moved Clive so he was not standing right behind Hodrick. He's even stronger than he looks. Can we truly defeat such a powerful opponent? We can indeed. Our morale alone should be more than enough to see us through. You can now use Valor skills during a battle stage. Use them by selecting the Valor skills option from a unit's action menu. Different classes have access to different Valor skills, each of which consume Valor points when used. For example, Elaine's Valorous Order skill grants first strike to allied units in range, which will prove useful when fighting enemy commanders.
We march.
Valorous Order. Increase damage dealt by 20%, reduce damage by 20%, grant first strike to an allied unit, to all allied units within range. Increase XP earned by an allied unit. Steal gold from an enemy unit. Ooh.
Ready.
Provoke. Draw an enemy unit toward the user. Revive all incapacitated combatants in an allied unit to 1 HP. Oh.
'Tis a grim day.
Fortress. Negate stage damage suffered by an allied unit. Wild Rush. Damage all enemy units within the designated range. Oh. That's kind of cool. Free damage.
You're not fit to be rough.
Your villainy ends here.
A pitiful end awaits.
You face me.
Well, I didn't think that would start a battle, but okay.
Apologies, but I fear we lack the time for pleasantries.
Figures. Let's get it over with then.
Nice dodge.
You're done for.
Nope. A fine job.
I like Travis, he's great.
The time is at hand. The path is set.
I thought I could phase through him and then do my Valor skill. That's fine.
Nice try.
I love dodge tanks. Oh god!
I'm up. Yes, sir. This one's mine.
Well, we softened him up enough.
Damn it.
Ow, a crit.
Are you okay?
That's how it's done.
Okay, I'm understanding this better now. I will use better tactics next time.
Leave it to Lex.
Take notes, Lex.
Done and dusted.
Vitality Talisman. So obviously I would get more points if I took over the other bases too. That's fine. I'll worry about that later.
Alone, are you?
What happened to your friends?
Well, we kind of killed them all. That's what happened.
Long gone by now. But with all the time about him. Never could have done it without you lot chasing me halfway to hell and back, though.
Oh no.
The fort's empty, Your Majesty. Not a soul in sight.
Guy laid out the bait, and we just had to take a nibble.
Strange. Few leaders would play the sacrificial lamb in such a predicament.
Don't flatter yourselves. I would have shook you off like weak old mud if I hadn't hurt my leg in our little scuffle. But hey, that's just part of the job. You're gambling with your life the second you take that coin.
Then you know how this ends.
Stay your blade, Lex. There's something I need to ask him. What does Galerius want with Scarlet? I'll take any scraps of information you may have, please.
You do realize I'm just hired steel, yeah? They keep my pockets nice and heavy, and that's as far as my curiosity goes. So, sorry, but I'm not a questions kind of guy. At least not past my bottom line.
Well, what do we do with him?
Let's say I offered to fill those pockets instead.
Do I have the money?
What then?
First, I'd ask if you still had all your marbles, but I'm not the discriminating type. As long as the pay's right.
If this is supposed to be a joke, I'm not laughing. We're trying to beat the enemy, not hire them.
But money is the ultimate power. We can solve all our problems with money.
It's not every day you come across a man willing to greet the heavens in order to see his allies safe. Now, our aim is to liberate these lands from the oppressive clutches of Zenoira and its emperor. I'd ask your aid in that battle.
You know, I had heard you were nothing more than the crumbs of some spineless resistance that got chewed up and spat back out. Never would have guessed you're really just a pack of reckless lunatics.
Yep, that's us.
This so-called lunatic is none other than Prince Elaine, true-born heir to the Cornian throne. And our war is a righteous one.
You're trotting around the crown brat of a dead and gone kingdom trying to flip a whole damn empire? Sorry, kids, but I don't like them odds.
Doesn't sound like he's interested.
Hope you know I don't come cheap.
Does that mean you'll join us?
Granted, you're willing to foot the bill. King-making's not an everyday job for a merc. But you've seen enough to know I'm worth the gold and more. So we got a deal? We'll even cut you a little discount.
Discount? I love discounts.
Now that we've settled matters here, we move to rescue Scarlet. Time grows short.
Indeed. It's more than evident Galerius had some grand purpose in kidnapping her. Delivering her from his bloodied talons may strike a heavy blow to the heart of his aims.
Perhaps, but this is far sooner than we had planned. Our allies remain scattered through every realm of Fevrith. Casting the gauntlet at Renault's feet would only send us all to an early grave.
If I may add, there are those among Galerius's adherents who willfully chose to betray the Queen those long years ago. I fear we have no hope of avoiding conflict with such base traitors.
In other words, those are people we probably can't recruit.
It would seem we'll need to bolster our ranks then.
Your Highness, upon ushering you to Palavia, I labored tirelessly to build a foundation upon which the Liberation Army can take hold. I have seen great suffering in our lands, 'tis true, and yet greater resentment harbored by the oppressed and the downtrodden.
Hey, Vesper! Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Let me write you a shout out. Shout out. Oops. Shout out. Hey, Bajin, welcome in as well. It's good to see you. Please join us in following our friend Vesper Fortune VT, an amazing streamer themselves. Very, very handsome model. Awesome gamer. Very kind. Please go check him out and give him all the love. Thank you so much for dropping by and entrusting me with your audience. You're playing some Rusty Lake Roots. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Hope you guys had a good time with Vesper. Feel free to sit back and relax. I'm Kiro, the frog-themed martial artist. We're playing Unicorn Overlord, which is a new tactical JRPG by Vanillaware, and it just came out today, and very charming, and it's pretty fun. So, or go take care of yourself after your stream, because I really appreciate you being here. Thank you for coming by again.
I have every faith such fierce emotion will spur them to join our cause.
Oh, Luke, thank you so much for calling Kirby. I appreciate it.
My prince, fly your crest across the banner of the liberation. Spearhead the rebellion against Zenoira, and you will surely find kindred spirits ready to take arms in your name.
Then I will do just that. I only ask that you be the crutch I may lean on when the perils of war grow too great to bear alone.
Choose a heraldic achievement to represent Elaine. This can be edited later from the heraldry menu. Oh, ooh, I get to customize my own banner? I don't like all these options. I kind of want to just keep it vanilla. It's cool. But I'll just keep it normal for now. To begin with, Your Highness, I suggest we make for the fort we just liberated and increase the maximum size of a unit. Oh, that would be very useful. You'll come across a variety of quests as you explore Fevrith. You can reveal the details of any quest you receive by pressing the start button to open the overworld menu, then selecting quest log. You can move freely through the overworld with L. Start by heading for Fort Soligi and selecting visit. Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is cool. No, I want to go I want to get the shiny. There's no time for idle wandering, Your Highness. Let us increase the size of a unit at Fort Soligi. No, I want to... Okay, fine, Joseph. I'll do what you say. Forts. Forts offer a number of vital services, allowing you to hire mercenaries and expand your units. Additional services will become available as you gain more renown. For now, try selecting Expand Units. Here you can exchange honors you've earned to increase the maximum size of a unit, or unlock additional unit slots. Honors are awarded for feats of valor and can be expended at forts for the services offered within. They can be earned by completing battle stages, making deliveries, defeating wandering enemies, and more. So I have 15, so I can only really get one thing. Or unlock a new unit completely. I feel like it'd be more useful for me just to unlock another unit. Should I get this one or this one? It bothers me that this one's all the way down here by itself. Okay, we'll go this way. Oh, in order to unlock new unit slots, you must be renowned rank D or above. Okay, game. I'm rank E. You guys can't see it because it's under my VTuber model. Ooh, maybe that way I can have Lex and Travis with Elaine. But then I like Lex with Chloe as well. Decisions. Yeah, no tutorial. Only shiny. I want the shiny. The Liberation Army gained 5 renown. Nicely done, Your Majesty. You can now assign more members to your units. Oh, and people who fight in the same unit will slowly grow closer. As characters gain rapport with each other, their rapport level will increase. Characters with high rapport level receive a bonus that boosts their stats when assigned to the same unit. Reaching certain rapport levels with specific pairs of characters will also unlock a rapport conversation between them. You should review the formation of our units whenever you next have the chance, Your Majesty. I like how they avoided calling them supports, just because, you know. You can access the unit formation screen by pressing start to open the overworld menu, or by pressing triangle in the overworld. Mind if I grab your ear too? We nabbed some nice gear in that last battle. Well, you did. Anyway, make sure to share the spoils, yeah? We need everyone armed to the teeth if we want to keep breathing. Equipment. You can change characters' equipment by pressing start and selecting character list. Open the character list menu now and equip a character with the Vitality Talisman you obtained earlier. Hey Lork, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Main quest, a change of clothes. Unit leaders. Every unit has a character set as its leader. The leader's class determines the unit's movement type and leader effect. To change a leader's unit, or a unit's leader, open the unit formation screen, then move the cursor over the character you want as the new leader and press start. You can also change a unit's leader after deploying them to a battle stage, but doing so will cost you 1 valor point, so try to decide on your desired leader before deploying. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. This game is very charming. Wait, but I have the Ring of the Unicorn. What does Vitality Talisman do? Max HP plus 10. Well, Lex doesn't have anything. Wait, no, Chloe's Charm is not an accessory. Oh no, it's just... Oh, okay, I get it. They're all accessory slots. was low HP that I don't want to die? I mean, Travis, actually maybe Travis, because if he misses a dodge, that's pretty bad for him. Yeah, there's a Clive in this game, exactly. I feel like this is still... I want Lex with Elaine, but also Lex with Chloe seems like a good strategic offer right now. Maybe I should put Albin. Decisions. There, now you won't get stabbed from behind. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. I'll do this for now. I'll move Lex. If I get another slot, I would like Lex and Chloe to be with Travis and Elaine when I get the chance. This reminds me of an N64 game called Ogre Battle. Well, that sounds cool. I got money for changing my clothes. I always knew proper equipment was vital, but it truly does impact everything. Thank you, Chloe. Oh, we're not stopping there. Come on, let's head to the nearest town and buy ourselves something nice. We have the funds to spare after all. Here, I'll lead the way. Here we are, Your Majesty. This town has both an armor and a provisioner for all your purchasing needs. I'll be sure to make good use of them, then. Thank you again. Towns. Towns provide your army an opportunity to purchase equipment, deliver items, station guards, and more. Complete deliveries to rebuild towns and restore their full functionality. Armors. Visit an armor when you want to purchase equipment. Keep in mind each town's armor has a limited stock. You could use the D-pad to purchase multiple pieces of equipment at the same time. Upon using square, compare stats to purchase a piece of equipment, you'll be able to immediately equip it to a selected character.
If it's steel you're after, you're in the right place.
I mean, it's only a +4. Don't really want to spend my money on this.
Be seeing ya.
I probably need some potions, though. Provisioners. Visit a provisioner to purchase consumable items. Like armors, each town's provisioner has limited
Here
stock.
to shop? Or maybe to sell? Just say the word and it's yours.
Restores 30 HP. Restores 20 to all combatants in the unit. Well, that's useful. That costs quite a bit more. Smoked nuts! Restore 1 stamina. Powering drought. Increases damage dealt. Defensive drought. Cut flowers. Brightly colored buds that give off a floral aroma. An excellent gift for one who appreciates flowers. Okay, well, I need more of these.
Thank you very much.
I'll buy one of these.
Thank you very much.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
Come back soon.
Deliveries. Making deliveries to towns will help rebuild lands that were devastated under Zenoiran rule. The requisite materials can be gathered from foraging sites in various regions of the overworld. The shinies! Looks like we got our gear sorted. Now come on, Scarlet's waiting for us. Would you spare a word first, my prince? We received a report that Renault has situated himself in a large city in the eastern reaches of Cornea. Our compatriot Miriam lies in wait not far from here. She awaits our arrival with great anticipation. I have readied a map and marked our destination, Your Highness. As for the route we take to reach it, I shall leave that decision in your capable hands. You now have access to the world map. Press the touchpad to open it. On the world map, you can review details of registered facilities and fast travel to those you have previously liberated. I've also compiled an archive of the intelligence we possess at present. You may peruse it at your leisure. Fevrith Archive. You can now view the Fevrith Archive by pressing Start and selecting Library from the Overworld menu. Archive entries will be added as you progress through the story and as you register facilities on the world map. Your Highness, given our current force of arms, mounting a rescue will likely prove an immense challenge. I suggest we first focus on liberating the people of this region, reawakening Zenoira's forces and increasing our renown. The greater fame our cause bears through the continent, the easier it will be to enlist others to our aid. Renown. Raising the Liberation's army renown will increase the range of services available at forts. Renown can be earned by completing quests, rebuilding towns, and more. I want the shinies. Think we'll be able to set sail if someone was kind enough to fix up the harbor. The walled city of Barbatino to the southeast is ruled by a big burly guy named Mordon. The guards he's got at the gate look fierce as anything. I'm scared to even think about that place, much less go near it. It'd be a different story if I could use a bit of magic though. Those bastards wouldn't know what hit them. Me. If I were you, I'd stay far away from those ruins to the north. Zenoira's got magic users up there. Used to be those same magic users were here at the fort looking for work, and I guess they found it. But does that mean I can go get a magic user up there? Wait, these are battles. I don't want to battle you. Keep heading to the north here, and you'll run smack dab into some old ruins. I hear there's a magic artifact somewhere inside, practically bursting with ancient power. I got cornet lumber. This is kind of cool. This map looks like it's going to be pretty big. What am I doing? Looking for materials to help this place rebuild, of course. If you deliver the items the town wants, you'll get a nice reward to make up for your trouble. Folks like us aren't much for the sword, so this is the only way we've got of putting food on the table. You should try making deliveries too if you're of the mind. It's good, honest work, and you'll be helping folks rebuild. Obtain materials by examining forging sites scattered throughout the overworld. Forging sites will replenish after completing a number of battle stages, and can be examined again in order to obtain further materials. It's good to see you, Your Highness. I'm pleased to report that you can station guards in towns you've liberated. After you station a guard, you can speak to them or even give them gifts if you'd like. Oh, and a guarded town will send funds to support the liberation each time we add to our territory. They'll also gather materials for us from any nearby foraging sites. And a guard can still join you in battle, so don't hesitate to station them all over Fevrith. Medieval Uber Eats, that's what we are. Alas, the town to the north isn't in any state to have a guard stationed to it, but don't fret. By making deliveries and rebuilding the town, you'll be able to post one there in no time. I got sardines. At forts, you can hold a mock battle to pit two of your units against each other. It's a great chance to see how your units fare in actual combat, so it's worth giving it a try every now and then. Yeah, I'm guessing I need to actually do all these for the tutorials. Hiring mercenaries isn't the only way you could only thing you can do at a fort. You can also increase the number of units you're able to command. It costs honors, of course, but it's well worth it in my book. Looks like you don't have enough renown to make it happen, though. Try coming back once people know you a little better. Oh. At a fort, you can exchange honors to increase the number of units in your army, as well as the maximum size of each unit. Well, assuming you've got the renown for it. Everyone's making fun of me because I don't have enough renown. You folks, a new pack of mercenaries? If so, you should really think about working on your renown. To put it plain, renown tells you how much people all over the world know your name. And no self-respecting merc's gonna join up with someone they've never heard of. So yeah, win some battles, rebuild a few towns, spread your name far and wide through Fevrith.